Hi Gracers, this is Tracy and we are doing Miriam Schapiro and these are the projects. For the K through 12 we are going to focus on the fans. This was pretty easy, but it actually took a long time because it was a big surface area. You're going to take a 12 by 9 inch white construction paper. You need markers and a stapler and some pencils. That'll do the trick. And what we're going to be focusing on is, since Schapiro worked on repeating patterns and decorations, that's what we're going to do. So here's an example of what we did here. We took the paper, we folded it in half, or we folded it rather into an accordion. And then we took each time and we colored each one with a pattern. So the one on the screen here was a pretty simple pattern that I did. We then folded it up and stapled the end for the finished beautiful project of right here. Isn't that lovely, right? Here's an example of another pattern. Mama went bonkers. And then we went here and folded it up, or you can just, again, hold on, don't throw up, staple it, and you're done. So that's the kindergarten project, and first grade, and second grade. So then over here, we then move on to the next project. This was grade 3 through 6, and really I do mean that. We're supposed to be mounting third grade and fifth grade for the months of December and January. So in this one, we're focusing on the shrine, or at least the homage to women and or people that have made an influence in our lives. So, in the kids' lives. So we need a couple of things. We're going to need a 9 by 12 inch black or white construction paper that will serve as a base. We then need a 6 by 6 inch white piece of construction paper where the kids will then do the following. Down here you're going to discuss the meaning of the collage and how Schapiro created the fromages. They're going to create their own, and they need to think about who has had an influence in them. So for Miriam Schapiro, it was Frida Kahlo and Mary Cassatt, among others. She reproduced in the Mary Cassatt one the child bath time, and in Frida she set her up like a goddess. We're going to have fabric, we're going to have yarn. If you would like to bring in magazines or newspaper clippings, feel free to, and the kids can cut all of that. And when they do that, they are going to be able to do the following. They're going to first draw a picture of somebody who influenced them. I picked my mom. She likes to paint, so I drew a picture of my mother painting daffodils. And then we then took it to the next level where we would then have the collage going around it. So I tried to go from light on the middle and then go darker on the outside. Not so much, so apparently I'm not going to be a professional artist. Mom, on the other hand, did herself with the grandbabies and then did a collage around that as well. So this is the type of stuff that we would need to go and be hung in the lobby for the 3rd and 5th grade. So with that said, the next project was going to be a takeoff on the dollhouse. Now the dollhouse was a 3D project looking for 3D shapes and so on and so forth. So have the kids think of which room would be their dream room, what would it look like, what would they need to have in it, what would they want to have in it, and then they're going to create all parts of the room using only cut paper. Okay, they should know some techniques because the art teachers have gone through that. If not, here you go. There's a whole thing about rolled paper, loop paper, etc. You can leave this up on the screen. It's part of the PowerPoint presentation. And what we created with that was the following. Here's the live version. Mom did a bedroom. She chose a bed with the headboard, made some lamps using cylinders and cones for lampshades, and then wrapped it around. You'll see that's like a square. One of the things you want to remind the kids, and where it takes some time, and it's really quite, actually, you got to think about it, is the tabs where you're going to glue it. So this is purely glue sticks, scissors, and construction paper. I chose the living room with a palm tree. So in this one, they've got a big screen TV, they've got a chair, a sofa, another chair, and a coffee table. So that's what I did. Again, this one took some time, so if you're going to do this one, kind of whip through the presentation and give them some time to put some thought into it. So that's the end of the presentation, and I hope you enjoy Miriam Schapiro.